Boys and girls, and welcome to today's read aloud. Tommy DiPaolo, Strega Nona meets her match. All right, another one in the series. Strega Nona meets her match by Tommy DiPaolo. Nothing much happened in the little town of Calabria where Strega Nona lived. At least nothing happened since Big Anthony had left Strega Nona's magic pasta pot alone. Remember that? Bambolona, the baker's daughter, was learning how to become a Strega too. She listened to everything Strega Nona told her. Not like Big Anthony, who never listened to anyone. Bambolona kept everything running smoothly, so life was peaceful in Strega Nona's little house on the hill. Then one day a letter arrived for Strega Nona. It was from Strega Amelia, who lived on the other side of the mountain. Cara Strega Nona, the letter read, I would like you to pay a visit. Would you come next week? Would that be convenient? Please let me know. Amore e baci. Love and kisses, Strega Amelia. Strega Nona sat right down and wrote a letter telling Strega Amelia to come as soon as possible. Big Anthony and Bambolona helped Strega Nona get the house ready. They swept and polished and shook out the sheets. I have so few visitors to stay, my children, Strega Nona told them. It will be wonderful to have the company. And Big Anthony, please try to behave and pay attention while Strega Amelia is here. Ah, si, Strega Nona, said Big Anthony. I'll be so good you won't recognize me. I'll believe that when I see it, Bambolona whispered to Strega Nona. Shh, be nice, Bambolona, Strega Nona whispered back. Ciao, Cara, Strega Amelia called as she reached the top of the hill. Ah, my dear friend, Strega Nona said. Avanti, avanti, come in, come in. The two Streghe sat right down, put their heads together, and talked and laughed and gossiped until Bambolona came and stood in the doorway. Ah, now, dear Amelia, Strega Nona said, Bambolona has made a wonderful supper for us. Mangia, eat. And boys and girls, do you remember her? She was the lady that Strega Nona grew up with, remember? Strega Amelia. She went over into the other town and she's doing like more modern magic. The next morning, Strega Nona was busy helping the townspeople who came to her to cure their headaches, to find husbands, and to get rid of warts. Strega Amelia watched. Goodness, she said to Big Anthony, Strega Nona has un buon numero di clienti, a great many customers. Is it always this way? Oh, si, said Big Anthony. Sometimes it's even busier than this. Per l'amor di Dio, for goodness sake, Strega Amelia exclaimed. I see, she still uses the old-fashioned ways, too. I'll have to think about this. The next day, Strega Amelia went home. Arrivederci, Strega Nona. Goodbye, Bambolona. Goodbye, Big Anthony, Strega Amelia called as she went down the hill. Addio, Strega Amelia. Farewell, the three called back. A week later, when Big Anthony was feeding the goat, he looked over out on the hillside and saw several carts coming into town. Bambolona, he called, come and look. Why, it looks like it is. Bambolona said, it's Strega Amelia. What's she up to? Let's ask Strega Nona, Big Anthony said. No, let's go down and find out, Bambolona said, and they crept down the hill to see for themselves. They were back in no time. Strega Nona, Bambolona and Big Anthony called out, all out of breath. What is it, my children? Strega Nona asked. You'll never guess. Read this. Bambolona handed Strega Nona a handbill. That means like a sign that was made for the town. That's what they would hang up in the olden times. And it said, opening tomorrow, Strega Amelia's helpful services, husbands found for young ladies, headaches cured, warts removed, other remedies, latest scientific equipment, free sweets and coffee with every visit. Well, Strega Nona said, I don't think there's anything to worry about. But Strega Nona was wrong. One by one, the townspeople started to go to Strega Amelia. Everyone got dolce, sweets, and cappuccino, coffee, for paying a visit, and indeed she had the latest scientific equipment, strange-looking machines that did all kinds of things. The lines of people grew longer and longer. Strega Nona had met her match. And you can see the long lines and the weird machines. Finally, one morning, not a single person came to Strega Nona's house, and it was that way for days and days. Poor Strega Nona. After 3 weeks, Strega Nona called in Bambolona and Big Anthony. My children, I must talk with you. Mia borsa. My purse is empty. I won't be able to pay you any more. I'm afraid there is no work here. You must go down to the town and see what you can find. And Strega Nona went back inside her little house. Oh, she looks like she's so sad. That's not a very good friend. The next morning, Bambolona was there as usual. My papa can use some help in the bakery, Strega Nona, so I'll be all right. And I'll be able to come by a few days a week to help you too. Ah, my sweet Bambolona, you are so good, Strega Nona told her. But what about Big Anthony? Here he comes now, Bambolona said. Oh, Strega Nona, Bambolona, you'll never guess. I have a new job, Big Anthony shouted out, all smiles. You don't have to sound so happy about it, Bambolona scowled. Now, Strega Nona said. Tell us, Big Anthony, what is it? I'm going to work for Strega Amelia, Big Anthony exclaimed. What? You're what? Bambolona screamed. Stop, yelled Big Anthony. Yes, Bambolona, stop, Strega Nona said. I think that is wonderful. Big Anthony, when do you start? Oh, she's not happy. What a traitor! Today, Strega Nona, I have to run there right now. Wish me luck, Big Anthony said as he turned and ran down the hill. Buona fortuna. Good luck, Strega Nona called after him. How could he? How could he? That big, ungrateful traitor, Bambolona fumed. Oh, Big Anthony, you are such a help to me, Strega Amelia exclaimed as Big Anthony followed her around doing exactly what he was told. He polished the husband and wife machine. He filled up the wort cream jars. He stirred the hair restorer in the big pot on the stove. Well, Big Anthony, business is booming, Strega Amelia remarked one morning. I had a feeling that people would like the modern ways, especially my headache machine. And now that you have been here a few weeks, I'm going to leave you in charge for a few days while I go over the mountain to get the rest of my equipment. Now sit down and listen carefully while I explain how to run everything. Ruh-roh, that spells trouble. Big Anthony smiled. He was large and in charge. The first day, he ran the husband and wife machine backward. Uh-oh. The second day, he confused the wort cream with the hair restorer. Ruh-roh. Oh my gosh, you guys, look what happened. He gave the guy warts on his head, and he grew hair on his nose. Oh no. And these guys did not end up together. Things weren't going too well. On the third day, the mayor arrived. Buongiorno, Signor Mayor, Big Anthony said. What can I do for you? Oh, Big Anthony, the mayor groaned. I have a terrible headache. Strega Amelia's machine is a wonder. Strap me in. Big Anthony settled the mayor in the headache machine and picked up the diagram that showed how to work it. He looked at the diagram. It was very complicated, and it was upside down. Okay. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. And he had it upside down. He didn't even have it right side up. Yikes. The next morning, all the townspeople were back at Strega Nona's. The mayor was first in line. Bambolona, Strega Nona said. Run down and get Big Anthony. We need him. When the carts came over the mountain with Strega Amelia in front, the townspeople were waiting at the town gate. I'm sorry, the mayor told Strega Amelia, but we all agree that we prefer the old ways. Our own Strega Nona is enough for us. We hope you have no hard feelings. Arrivederci, Strega Amelia, Strega Nona said. I'm sorry it didn't work out for you. Arrivederci, Strega Nona. Strega Amelia said. I must admit I am surprised. Everything was going so well, and as for your big Anthony, I know you've had trouble with him, but I must tell you I couldn't have done it without him. He was such a big help. He certainly was, Strega Nona said with a smile. And boys and girls, do you know what she meant by that? His big Anthony helped her. He helped her get rid of Strega Amelia. And he doesn't even know what he did. The end. Well, I hope you liked the story. It was fun. We'll see you again tomorrow.